curbside, glass fogged up with stranger eyes. A kid in red pumps both fists like he knows this kind of fight.
That tiny spark cuts through the weather, turns the whole block loud and clear. I was carrying too much static, now it breaks behind me here.
The city burns gold in the rain light. My lungs are rust, but my head is clean. I came in heavy, I move out harder with every block opening under me.
No waiting breath, no quiet trial. I leave my doubt in the first mile. North Ridge pulse, cold air on the switchback. Pine trees lean where the gray clouds sit back. My legs burn hard, but my head gets clear. I hear the high road pulling me near. No easy view, no painted tests. The climb keeps knocking in my chest. Mile marker 7 is cracked in half by a ditch full of old snow. A raven cuts across the hill like it knows what I won't show. There are names I leave unspoken, there are days I still replay, but the grade keeps turning upward and I'm better when I stay. White breath, sharp stone, loose hands, not alone. One bend, then more, cold wind, open door. The ridge gets steep, past the guardrail. Gravel spits beneath my stride. Old fear talks from the lower valley, but it can't keep up outside. No easy view, no painted test. The climb keeps knocking in my chest. A truck rolls by with chains in the back. The driver lifts 2 fingers high. I laugh because my lungs are burning and I still want the next ride. The sun breaks late through the weather, not soft, not warm, just clean. It puts a silver edge on everything I thought I'd never mean. I'm not here to make pain pretty, I'm not turning hurt to gold. I just found a way to carry less with each hard step I hold. At the top the valley opens, no crowd, no flag, no noise, just quiet air and shaking hands and a body that stayed with its choice. Old fear falls back with the rest. I keep the high road in my chest. Cold air stays. I keep the high road in my chest. Red lights blink where the avenue falls. My chest hits time with 1,000 feet and I don't lose ground to the noise beneath. Someone yells my name from the barricade. I keep my breath where the bright signs shake.
Cold air cuts through the downtown steam. My hands are shaking, but I like that sting. Shoes slap hard on the crack white paint. Sirens fade by the parking gates.
There's a girl with glitter under both eyes, holding up a cup like the finish line prize. She laughs when the rain starts coming down and the whole block turns into a moving crowd.
I was tired in the stairwell, now the street keeps
keeps moving under me.
Solo heat, blue paint, peeling, low light shake on the concrete ceiling. My breath comes rough, but my hands stay loose. I don't let the echo choose. Hard turn, wet wall, tight street measure. I keep my line through the pressure. There's water dripping by the exit sign. A busted card against the gate. Somebody's footsteps hid behind me, then disappear into the grate.
I used to stop when space got narrow, let the noise decide my speed. Now the tunnel gives me focus, like a place that knows my need.
No bright sky,
No soft ground,
just the sound
of not backing down.
under the brakes. The air gets heavy, cars roll over like distant rain. I watch my shadow jump the wall and come back sharper than it came.
Hard turn, wet wall, tight street measure.
I keep my line through the pressure. A bottle spins near the curb drain. Green glass catching one red sign. I pass it once, then leave it turning like a thought that isn't mine. A man with a paper bag nods from the mouth of the underpass. His coat is torn at the left sleeve, but his smile cuts clean through glass.
That's the thing about hard places, they don't have to make you cold. Sometimes all that steel around you shows you what you still can hold. The tunnel opens into rain light, not bright but wide enough to breathe. I came and braced against the pressure. Now the night makes room for me. My hands stay loose, my chest gets clear. I take the next turn without fear. The night makes room.
I take the next turn clean. Racing through the pine trees, red sound bending where the cold wind leans. I keep my chest steady on the climb. The lower town disappears behind. Frost on my lip, gravel under me. They fade beneath my breathing. There's a warning sign nailed crooked by a ditch full of melted snow. My sleeves are damp, my fingers stiff, but the ridge has started to glow. Somewhere down there, cars keep moving. People late for ordinary things. Up here, the air is almost empty, and each breath has iron wings.
Not lost,
Not clean,
not calm,
but keen.
one heart,
Bend one cold mile.
I hold the climb a little while. Above the tree line, the noise gets smaller. Sirens fade to a thread of red. I hear my heartbeat in the open, like a door unlocked in my head.
Frost on my lip, gravel under me. They fade beneath my breathing. A black crow lands on a fence post, watching like it owns the sky. I laugh because my legs are burning, and I still want the next rise. There's nothing gentle in the mountain,
Nothing staged or camera clean, but it gives me back my body in a way the city never means. The clouds pull back in broken pieces. The valley shows its silver side. I don't name the thing past a tree. The day is loud and half unfinished, but it has room enough for me.
I pass the florist with the buckets, purple stems against the glass. A kid points up at low clouds like their ships that might not last. Something about the early chaos makes the old weight lose its size. The morning doesn't ask for meaning, it just opens up its eyes.
Open wide.
The morning keeps breaking
Under my stride.
the white lights flash.
The morning moves under my stride.
The stadium gate clicks behind me. Somebody locks the office door. A plastic flag drags in the wind across the wet concrete floor.
I came here after a long day with my head full of little wars. Now the empty rows look honest, like they've heard this all before.
Cold hand, white lane, old thought, less name, one curve, one breath.
I'm still here.
Past the rest, the air gets clean under the floodlights. My shadow stretches down the bend. I'm not dressed up for a victory.
I'm just willing to begin again.
No golden pose, no easy ending.
I carry the night without bending. Without bending.
The track is black from rainwater. The city glows beyond the wall.
For once the quiet doesn't scare me.
It just gives me room to stand tall.
There's a glove left on the bleachers, someone's number on a pin. Small lost things around the stadium, waiting to be found again.
I don't turn them into symbols, I just notice and move on.
Some days healing looks like motion under lights that won't stay on.
The call keeps working at my shoulders, but the sky sits clear and wide. I came with noise behind my teeth and leave with room inside. Blue seats quiet, wet ground shining.
The night feels heavy, but it isn't by
Wet ground shining.
I carry the night without bending. Bright mile radio, the summer streets start singing back. Bright mile radio, windows down in traffic. Heat on the hood, white clouds going past it. A corner store song spills into the day. I catch the tune and let it pull me away. My shirt sticks close, my breath finds track. The summer street starts singing back. There's a lemonade sign by the bus stop, a blue bike chained to a tree. Two kids race past a mailbox like the sidewalk came free. I had a list of things to worry, folded small inside singing back. No big plan, no perfect match, just warm air at my back. One more turn, one more sign. This town sounds almost mine. A woman waves from a porch chair with paint still stuck on her jeans. Somebody waters red flowers in a yard cut sharp and clean. I used to miss these tiny movies, looking past the day I had. Now the ordinary hits me like a chorus coming back. By the time the sun drops lower, the heat softens on the street. I'm still carrying that corner store melody and the rhythm under my feet. One old song, one open day turns a long mile into something I can take. One old song, one open day, the street keeps singing back. Neon rail cadence, red numbers climbing, glass walls shaking with the city behind me. I lock my breath to the little green screen. The floor keeps counting for me. Sweat on the rail, jaws set tight. I turn the room into midnight. The gym is almost empty, just the vending machine glow. A cleaner pushes a great cart past the mirrors in a row. Outside, taxis cut through rain. Inside, my shadow splits in two. One looks tired, one looks ready. I decide which one is true. No crowd here, no open lane, just window rain and a rubber frame. The numbers blink, the belt keeps pulling. My shirt turns dark against my spine. I don't need the room to witness what I fix inside my mind. Sweat on the rail, jaw set tight. I turn the room into midnight. A song leaks from the speakers, half covered by the fan. A woman ties her shoe beside me, then starts faster than I am. I smile because it wakes me. Competition without a word. Two strangers under bright white weather, both chasing what can't be heard. The city blurs beyond the window. A blue line cuts across the glass. I keep my breathing low and even and let the minutes pass. When the lights shut down behind the desk, I'm still locked inside my pace. The city fades beyond the glass, but the motion stays sharp in place. The floor keeps counting underneath, and I keep choosing what to believe. Red screen, cold red. I keep choosing what to believe. After rain, voltage, streetlights bleeding silver. One car wakes the town under my zipper. I have my hood up, counting every bad sign. Then you laugh, cross the wires at the right time. Water runs cold down the curbside stair. Your voice cuts through the wet air. I missed your message by an hour. My phone was buried in my bag. The sky went black over the freeway, and every red light seemed to drag. He said you saved me half a sandwich from the place behind the train. It wasn't poetry or rescue, just a reason to feel sane. The storm kept working at the windows. I just clears. You stay, I'm here. There's a bus stop full of strangers, all glowing under pharmacy green. A kid draws on the fogged up glass, a crooked heart and 17. I used to think that getting better had to look like a movie scene. Now it feels like wet sleeves drying and a friend who waits for me. The clouds move east behind the buildings. I'm still tired but not the same. A paper bag, a half-formed dinner, and your grin when you say my name. The street still drips from every wire, but something in the air sits higher. Your voice stays near. The night stops sounding empty. Last block static, white line jumping, dry mouth, tight lungs, old doubt thumping. The sign says turn where the street bends gray. My hands shake, but I stay. No clean movie, no perfect frame. Just one hard block with my name. The banner is nowhere in sight yet, just cones and asphalt glare. My watch keeps blinking little numbers like it thinks I need them there. A man in black is walking now. I pass him by the water stand. He says something I don't catch, but he lifts a cup in his hand. No speech in me, no shining line, just breathe and teeth and borrow time. The last turn, everything narrows, crowd sound folds into one low wave. I'm not brave in any movie way. I just refuse to step aside. No clean movie, no perfect frame. Just one hard block with my name. Two signs, one bend, dry throat, don't end. White line, hard sun, hope pace, not done, not done, done. Not done. My calves are tight as wire, my shirt sticks like a second skin. Somewhere behind my left shoulder I hear old doubt trying to get in. Then a kid yells from the curbside like he's known me all my life. And for one strange burning second, the whole block cuts like a knife. The final stretch looks ugly close. No gold, no slow embrace. Just cracked ground, a paper cup, and sweat running down my face. My hands shake, but I keep the day and carry myself through the last cry. White line, hard sun, I carry myself through it. I leave my doubts in the empty road. Blue sea, afterglow, lights still burning. Paper cups crushed where the night keeps turning. My breath comes rough, but the air feels sweet. I walk past shadows under section C. The scoreboard hums, the gates hang wide. I leave the hard week folded inside. The crowd is gone, the flags are wet. things forgotten on a rail by the lower stairs. I tie it loose around the handle so somebody knows it's there. Funny how the smallest kindness can change the shape of an empty place. I came to burn off all the static, left with color in my face. The parking lot shines in puddles of bus size under yellow light. I take one look at the stadium, then step back into the night. The stadium fades behind the parking lot, but the feeling follows through the rain. Not victory, not some movie ending, just my own breath coming back again. Rows of blue chairs, late night street. I leave what hurt me under my feet. The gates hate wide. I walk back out with the light on my side. Steel rain rush, blue sparks on the railing. Water hits hard where the street keeps failing. My breath comes sharp in the underground air.
I hear the pressure, but I don't stay there. Cold shoes, wet sleeves, hands awake.
I move where the tunnel shakes.
There's a broken sign above the stairs, blinking red against the wall. A train screams under the platform like it's tearing through us all.
I used to hate this hour, all metal teeth and concrete sound. Now the echo gives me something, I can turn my body around.
Left foot locked jaw, rain cuts, train call.
Keep one clean line
Through the noise below.
The tunnel throws back every footstep like a warning I can use. My shadow splits across the tile, then snaps back under my shoes.
Cold shoes, wet sleeves, hands awake.
I move where the tunnel shakes.
Under steel, under rain, chest tight, clear lane. Doors flash, lights bend. I keep moving past the bend.
A woman with a silver umbrella nods once from the other side. Somebody drops a